everybody, this is KV. This is the next topic of my little mini series, High School Diaries. Now, for this topic, I'll be talking about my journey of self acceptance during high school. But first, let me go through the timeline of my insecurities. So, okay, back in elementary school, I was kind of ashamed of being black. And the reason why is because obviously all these little white kids, all these, yeah, and I would be like, why was I born black? Why couldn't I be born white? And no, I just felt very ashamed of myself. And then I told my mom, why was I born black? Why couldn't I been born white so I can be as pretty or handsome as the other kids? And then she told me that I was here for a reason. I am black for a reason, that I shouldn't be ashamed for being black, being darker. And I thought about it and I was like, okay, mom, I understand. But it's the thought still came to my brain, and I was still like, why was I born this way? And now I'm better. Now I'm happy. I'm proud of being black now, but not. I wasn't always proud of the color of my skin. Okay. Next, my insecurity. My next insecurity is or was being short. So I remember I got into a new school. I was a new student, and I was the second shortest person in the class, and I was very shameful of it. And I tried these little remedies of how to get taller. I would Google, how can I get taller? And some of the remedies include hanging on a monkey bar and try to straighten up your back so you can like look taller. And also another one was I don't remember the rest of the ones, but fast forward, I'm not that short anymore. I still kind of am short, but I don't really care about my height as much anymore. Next insecurity that I had. Oh, this, I don't know if you can see it, but I have like a big fat mole like right there. Let's get closer. Right there. Okay, so I was so insecure about this little dingy right here that I googled how to get rid of moles, and one of the home remedies that I now know that is kind of dangerous is that I had to get a cotton ball. I had to put some apple cider vinegar in it. I have to put it on the mole right here, then put a band-aid over it. Then I have to sleep, and supposedly the next day it was supposed to be gone. Well, that did not happen. It was still there. Instead of being no mole right here, I actually had a scar. Most likely from the cider vinegar. I was like, oh no. And I had school that day. So I don't know what to say to people when they ask me about this. So I made this stupid old story that students believed for some reason. I told them that I was just bored, and then I just randomly took an iron and put it on my face. What? And they believed it, because, you know, I was that one weird kid. So they, of course, they would believe I do something stupid like that. But no, I was just so insecure that I would just find a way to just get rid of it. And another thing I did was I had all of these stickers. I would just stick them right there, right where the mole was. And that was my way of covering it up. And I used it as a form of style. And my mom saw the stickers I would constantly put right here. She thought I was trying to do a new style, but then she noticed where the sticker actually was and she took it off. It was like, why would you cover your mole? And then I told her how insecure I was because it just doesn't match with me. And I told her that I would be called chocolate chip and all those stupid old middle school CCO names. And then she was like, boy, if you don't get that sticker off your face and accept yourself the way God made you. I was like, okay, mommy, all right, okay, I'll try. So as of today, I'm still kind of self-conscious about this mole right here, but I don't think about it as much, mostly because people don't really say anything, at least not as much as they did before. So I'm fine now. Now, fast forward to senior year of high school. This was the year I was like, I will not let control the way I'm gonna carry myself, because I was made fun of all throughout high school for being different, as you can tell. So I would constantly just shelter myself, be inside my own shell, because I was so afraid to just express myself, because I know these little guys with their little fragile masculinity, you know, the guys who just so insecure that they had to make fun of everybody else. They would just call me all of these names, like, and just all these homophobic names. I was just so insecure, and I tried to make myself less of myself in order to please others. But then, you know, my senior year, I was not having it. No, I wasn't having it. I was like, not anymore. I'm going to express myself. I'm going to be myself. I'm not going to care what anybody says. And oh, by the way, I did have some friends that I could like, that encouraged me to be myself. So at least I had that. I wasn't fully alone. I had some people who supported me. Okay, now to this moment. I have a moment I had in high school. Okay, so as you might know, I like to dance a lot. It's like my favorite hobby. So one day during lunch, I decided to do a little recording. And a few days prior to that day, I asked one of my friends to be the cameraman so they can record me. And that person was like, yes, of course I would do that, which I'm so grateful for. And I was just explain that I want to do something, I don't know, sort of out of my box for senior year. So that's what I did. So on that day, it was time for lunch, and my heart started like going so fast because I was so unprepared. I didn't do any emotional preparations. I just had to just do it. So when it was lunchtime, I got my little cameraman friend, and we went to the middle of the courtyard. And I was about to do the dance that I was going to do. But then I saw all these people walking around. I was like so scared. But you know, my friends just encouraging me like, boy, you better do that thing. Don't worry about this first. So yeah, after some encouragement and some reassurance and the feeling of, you know, I have to just do this. Just don't think about what people say. So that's what I did. And the song I danced to in the courtyard was Sorry Not Sorry by Demi Lovato. With the that song. So, oh, and looking back, that moment was so iconic for me. Oh, I loved it. And when I did the dance, I had a very good response from a lot of people. But of course, there were some people who were just haters. They would I heard, like, after I did the dance, I heard people try to throw some milk cartons and oranges at me, but I didn't notice. I didn't care. Like, what's good? So, after that very day, I gained some friends. I gained some recognitions. People kind of knew how or who I am now. But, also, I did another dance, but it was for Black History Month, and it was to Finesse by Bruno Mars featuring Cardi B. And knowing what I did in the courtyard, I was like, okay, I can do this now. I can show these little heifers how to do it. So that's what I did. I was so less scared than usual, so I just did it for Black History Month. And by the way, I had to perform that song in front of the school like 5 times because you have to do the Black History Assembly 5 times because the school's so big. And yeah, okay. So I'd say my senior year was when I gained the most confidence about myself, and I didn't really care what other people thought. But still to this day, I can't really say this 2-word phrase that I know I am, but I just can't say it because I haven't reached that amount of confidence yet. So yeah, I'll get there eventually though. I'll get there eventually, but right now I'm still working on myself. Also, wait a minute before I go, I had another moment when I was performing in front of these the majorettes, because you know I was in band. Majors are the part of the band, and I was like, hey majorettes, I gotta dance for y'all. They was like, okay, show me. So then, you know, I did my little dance, and I did the dance. I danced to True Love by Ariana Grande, and that dance was like very sexual and sensual and very slow. So I love to do that dance for the majorettes because they're like, okay, I see you. Okay, you can dance. You can dance. I was like, thank you. And I had a good response for that. And as for the rest of my senior year, I think I was good because by the time I did those 2 dance performances in front of the school, I was like, okay, this is me. I'm gonna do me. And if anybody has anything ugly to say, they can mind their own business. So my journey to self-acceptance is not over, but I can say that I've greatly improved my self-confidence, and that I look forward to fully accept myself for the way I am. You know, just being me without any worries. So, if there's nothing else to add, I guess that's it for this topic of self-acceptance, parentheses, insecurities. So, thank you guys for listening. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed me constantly talking about myself. And I will see you on the next topic or the next video. Goodbye! Bye!
Hello you guys, and thanks for watching. If you wish to see more of this beautiful man, you can scan the codes in front of you to follow him on either Snapchat or Instagram. See you next time, beautiful people.